Hello Virgo, my name is Jason. Thank you for visiting my channel. This is your general tarot reading for May 2019. Could be about love, career, questions at the forefront of your mind. You'll know in the first minute or so if this is resonating for you. If it isn't, or even if it is, please go ahead and check out my readings for your moon and rising sign. I find they so often resonate much more strongly. But for now, Virgo, you go into the period with the Knight of Swords. Okay, I'm feeling perhaps you're going against the grain on something, so you may be protesting something or putting yourself out there as being a dissenting voice. So you feel a certain way about whether it's on principle or whether it's on some kind of facts which are there. Construction is coming through, planning something. I'm feeling that your voice is a little bit different to the majority. Okay, you'll see this knight here. The trees in the background are blowing one way, and he is charging forward a different way. He seems to be very strong about this. So perhaps you're feeling someone's in error, and you're trying to correct that error, or you want to steer the ship in the right direction or in a different direction to what the mainstream seems to want. Okay, you seem quite sure of yourself with your body language, and you're going on the attack. The horse that you're on may not seem so sure of itself, but either way, it looks like you're taking on some kind of a cause where you are not on the same level as other people, okay? And you may even be against what they're saying, or you're standing up to say something against the way things are or the way things are going. What's crossing you? Okay, you have the Magician. So the Magician, this is your energy. You have all the tools that you need, Virgo. I quite often see the Magician card as the card of Virgo because they seem to just have all the tools they need and they know how to use them. And if this is yours, yes, if you have a project on, a mission that you're on, perhaps you have all the tools that you need on the table. Have a look at he's got the cups, the wand, the sword, the pentacle. He's got everything he needs to bring down from the skies, from the universe, to the earth. The catch cry for this card is as above, so below. And you seem to have right now this energy of being able to do that, Virgo. Excellent. So you are quite persuasive at the moment. You have the skills, you have the reputation, you have the clear thinking to be able to do whatever you need to do. So it's feeling really strong. Now, your conscious goal, you have the Chariot card. So the Chariot is a card of moving forward. It's a card of willpower. It's a card of victory. It can be a card of travel also. Perhaps you need to travel somewhere to accomplish something. Perhaps you've got a contract which is requiring you to drive or fly somewhere, and this is about you being in control and you steering things. And as I talked about the Knight of Swords before, about you wanting to steer the ship somehow or make the direction, that seems to be, that's what the Chariot does. Okay, he doesn't mess around. He gets where he needs to go, but he does it through sheer willpower. And so these two cards here, very powerful combination. The Magician, who just basically has absolutely all the resources, everything they need to make things work, and the Chariot with that just super willpower. You're in a very strong position here, Virgo, to achieve virtually anything you want in the month of May. Okay, so if you've got some goals that you want to achieve, it's time to do it. Okay. The unknown influence is the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups could be someone making an offer to you. I'm not sure if this is connected to the other to the other energies, what's going on here for this. But the Knight of Cups is a genuine offer, perhaps a little bit immature or inexperienced in something. And what they have in that cup is generally emotional fulfillment, emotional satisfaction, something nice in that cup, almost sweet, I'm feeling. So because this is in your unknown influence, there could be someone making an offer toward you, or you may be making an offer towards someone else, and the consequences or the results of that may not be apparent straight away. So it may seem fairly inconsequential and small in the grand scheme of things now, but this offer that's been made, this message which is being brought to you or that you're bringing to someone else, will almost like snowball, and it will be significant later on in the story somehow, whatever this is about. Okay. Your recent past. This is the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands talks about conflict with people based on ego, nitpicking, squabbling over small things, so small quite often that the big picture seems to be forgotten. So perhaps there was some arguments or conflict about the way something should be done, but it wasn't really based on fact or the way or practical purposes. It was based on ego, and this is either people around you trying to pull it over you for reasons of status, or perhaps someone was trying to big note themselves, or it may have been you trying to maybe bite off a bit more than they could chew somehow, and then it got them into a bit of trouble, and then the conflict ensued because they were trying to save face, something like that. So I'm feeling someone was trying to save face or protect a reputation or a certain level that they thought they had. Or again, I'm just feeling it wasn't a very significant matter, but it was getting in the way of dealing with a significant matter, if that makes sense. You'll know what that is, Virgo. Your approaching influence, you have the Sun. What a beautiful card. Okay, so the Sun in your approaching influence, things appear to be getting brighter, a new birth. You're going to feel happy to be vulnerable because you'll be sitting on this pure horse, okay, which goes places, and it's uncatchable, untouchable. I'm feeling, I just got sexy as well, so there's a certain amount of sex appeal involved in this. But look, the Sun talks about awareness, birth, being happy to be vulnerable because you've got nothing to hide, nothing to prove, and it looks like you'll be heading towards this, and you will have nothing to hide and nothing to prove. If you've got the achievement of these two people working together, or these two energies working together, you have absolutely nothing to prove to anyone because your results will speak for themselves, okay? And you will just be happy to take any comers, and there won't be any people attacking you or trying to pull you down, because there's absolutely no case, and it'll be quite obvious for that. So if you've been worried about that, Virgo, if you've been worried about this kind of energy here, that won't come back. That's gone. Okay. What are you bringing to the situation? Okay. This is the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands talks about going in for another round, but it's going in for another round, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, knowing that the main part of the work's done. Now you're just dotting the I's, crossing the T's, and you can see that you're at a 9. Soon there'll be the 10, and soon it'll be a new challenge. So this is, you're feeling a bit tired and a bit weary of this same old thing. Perhaps something's been dragging on a little bit too long, and now you can see the light at the end of the tunnel, and it's building this optimism for you, if you like, because now you've just come out of this hole or whatever, and you can see the horizon. That's what I'm getting there. And again, that's got something to do with this travel. So maybe you're traveling to like a faraway place where you'll be able to see the horizon, something on the horizon. Okay, your environment. Okay, this is the Emperor. So this is how people may be seeing you, I'm feeling. They'll be seeing you as a leader. They'll be seeing you as in control and knowing exactly what you're doing. And they'll see you as being there because you deserve to be there, Virgo. Even though this is a card of Aries, you deserve to be sitting on that throne. If you have a look at the costume this character has, he still has his armor underneath. So he's been a warrior, he's done the battles, he's fought his way to the top through sheer work and determination, or even fighting the battles. And now he sits there and he's directing the traffic, and he's a very strong leader, doesn't take rubbish, and but he deserves to be there. And so this is how people are seeing you at the moment, or they will be seeing you in the month of March, in the month of May. So let's have a look at these major arcana that you have here. Really very powerful and positive cards. This is you in the month of May, Virgo. Wow. Okay. Now, hopes and fears. It's getting better, the Sun card. Okay, so, sorry, this is the Star card. So I'm feeling here that there's some recognition coming, perhaps even some fame somehow. There's definitely a sense of optimism and fulfillment there. And I'm feeling that whatever you've achieved here is giving you like a sense of status that perhaps you haven't had before. Perhaps you'll be like a leader in a field. People will be looking up to you, publishing something, or maybe you'll be asked to write something or speak on a certain issue, or look, I'm really feeling that you'll be getting up there on a stage somehow, or putting something out there into the public. And it's not like that you'll be doing this to big note yourself. It'll be people asking you to speak or to perform or to be a part of their project or their creation somehow. And it'll be your leadership which has got you to this place. And I think you're sort of wanting this, but you're not working actively towards it. It's just coming to you because of the work that you've done. Very hopeful, beautiful card, and yet another major arcana. And the result of all this, I don't believe how many major arcana we're pulling. I've shuffled these cards pretty well, and out comes the Wheel of Fortune. So your luck is changing, and it's changing for the better. So Virgo, for the month of May, it's looking like things can really change, and I'm getting this for just about all the earth signs. This is a very powerful month for your achievement, for really making your mark in the world, in whatever environment it is where you exist, or even environments. So perhaps there are things outside work, inside work, your relationships, that are really starting to turn for you. And I'm getting the feeling that this wheel is just rolling now, and you're probably feeling that it's really starting to roll because you've got this realization that you can pretty well achieve anything you want, and it's just a matter of how much work you put in. The only advice I would be feeling here is that you are achieving so highly at the moment, Virgo, that you may be overdoing it a little bit and losing that balance somehow. But look, what a fantastic reading. I hope this has resonated for you, because May looks like a really strong, a very powerful month for you. So look, please let me know in the comments how this has resonated for you, even if you come back at the end of May and when you've done some reflecting and see. But go ahead, like and subscribe. Check out my readings for your moon and rising signs also. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you again in a couple of weeks.